We are living in a time where simple truths that once seemed so obvious are now up for debate and must be argued at the highest level of our legal system. We are in a constant battle over the dictionary, somehow struggling to find what a man is and what a woman is. As the issue of men invading women's sports has made its way up to the Supreme Court, it forces us to ask the question, how did we allow it to get to this point? How did something that was once so clear become controversial? Well, we didn't get here overnight, so what happened? This issue has affected women all across the country and has reached the deepest crevices of our nation, even a small town in Idaho, as I myself have had the experience of competing against a male athlete. My name is Sara, and I competed for a small classical Christian high school in Idaho called Logos School. I never expected that this issue would directly affect me, and that part of my athletic experience would include competing against a man. Yet that is exactly what happened. And in the 1,600-meter women's race, I finished one place behind him. In that moment, the issue stopped being theoretical and became personal. I now compete at the collegiate level, and this remains a real and ongoing concern. Sports were never designed to affirm a false identity or to prioritize feelings. This is not the purpose of sports. They were created to reward hard work, discipline, and fair competition, while recognizing the biological differences that exist for a reason. When the purpose of women's sports is forgotten or ignored, it radically devalues the opportunities and achievements that female athletes have worked so hard to earn, and even worse, destroys women's sports as a whole. And this loss doesn't stop at sports. When we lose the definition of what God created women to be, we also lose the beauty, dignity, and uniqueness of womanhood itself. That should deeply concern us, but it should also wake us up and reflect on how we got here. We got here gradually when we sacrificed truth in the little areas. We got here when we started to make excuses like, it seems easier to just keep my mouth shut, or it wouldn't be loving to say something if someone might get offended, or this isn't happening enough to make a fuss. As we continued to compromise, we lost sight of something sacred. We lost sight of objective truth. The truth that men have a different inherent design than women do and have different strengths and weaknesses. The truth that men and women shouldn't share locker rooms and that women are worth protecting. The truth that women's sports matter and that fairness and integrity are crucial to keeping women's sports alive. Maintaining the truth isn't always easy. There are many individuals who have experienced being name-called, harassed, and physically threatened because they simply believed what was true and dared to say it out loud. And not the watered-down version of the truth, the blunt, in-your-face truth. My encouragement to you all is to hold fast to truth. Jesus says in the Gospel of John that if we abide in his word, we will know the truth, and the truth will set us free. Truth is not something that confines us or oppresses us. It is something that liberates us, bringing clarity where there is confusion and courage where there is fear. The ultimate goal is to pursue truth in all areas, on all issues. No matter if your state is red or blue, no matter if you are male or female, no matter if you feel like it or not. Our argument is simple. Reality is not optional. While standing for it may cost us something in the moment, surrendering it costs us far more in the long run. If we want a future where fairness still matters, where women are still protected, and where truth still means something, we must be willing to defend it, clearly, courageously, and without apology. We will not surrender until the idea of men competing in women's sports is unthinkable. Because truth is not negotiable, and it is absolutely worth defending. Thank you.